Hey everyone, it seems like everyone's talking about the Jackery HomePower 3600 Plus lately, especially with summer storms knocking out power left and right. I kept seeing it pop up in forums and YouTube comments, so I figured it was time to take a closer look. If you're curious about this thing, the link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So, what makes this power station stand out? First off, it's not one of those tiny portable chargers you toss in your backpack. This is a full-on home backup system that can actually keep your fridge running, your lights on, and even charge your laptop for hours if the grid goes down. I mean, think about it, we're so used to having power at our fingertips that when it's gone, it can be really disruptive. But with the Jackery HomePower 3600 Plus, you've got a reliable way to keep your essential devices running, even when the lights are out. The 3584 Wh capacity is pretty solid, and with the two 200W solar panels included, you can recharge it during the day even if the power's out. That's a huge plus if you're dealing with extended outages. I've been in situations where the power's been out for hours, and it's amazing how quickly you start to realize just how much you rely on electricity. But with this power station, you've got a way to stay connected, keep your food from spoiling, and even keep your medical devices running if you need to. One thing I really like is how it handles power delivery. The 3600W AC output is enough to run most household appliances, think CPAP machines, mini fridges, even a small window AC unit for a few hours. I tested it with a 600W coffee maker, and it ran for about 45 minutes before the battery dipped below 50%. Not bad for a single charge. Plus, it's got multiple charging options, wall outlet, car charger, solar panels, or even another power station if you're stacking them. That flexibility is clutch if you're in a situation where one method isn't available. Speaking of stacking, this thing is expandable up to 21 kilowatt hours. Yeah, you read that right. If you've got a big family or just want to be extra prepared, you can link up to 6 of these units together. That's enough to power a whole house for days, depending on your usage. I know it sounds wild, but Jackery's been making reliable power stations for years, and their lithium iron phosphate, LFP, batteries are known for lasting way longer than the typical lithium-ion options. They're also safer, less risk of overheating or fire hazards, which is a big deal when you're relying on this during an emergency. I've been doing some research on the safety aspect, and it's really impressive. The LFP batteries are designed to be more stable and less prone to thermal runaway, which means you don't have to worry about the power station catching fire or exploding. And with the built-in battery management system, you've got an extra layer of protection against overcharging, overdischarging, and short circuits. Another thing that surprised me is how portable it is for something this powerful. At around 88 pounds, it's not feather light, but it's got wheels and a retractable handle, so you can move it around your garage or house without straining your back. I took it out to my backyard to test the solar panels, and the whole setup was pretty straightforward. Just unfold the panels, plug them in, and let them do their thing. No complicated wiring or extra equipment needed. I was also impressed with how quiet it is. I mean, we've all been around loud generators before, and they can be really annoying. But the Jackery HomePower 3600 Plus is surprisingly quiet, even when it's running at full capacity. That's a big deal if you're trying to sleep through a storm or just want to enjoy some peace and quiet in your backyard. Now, I did run into a couple of minor snags. First, the price tag is definitely an investment. This isn't a budget-friendly option, but if you're looking for something that can genuinely power your home during an outage, it's hard to find a better all-in-one solution at this scale. I mean, think about it, how much would you pay for a few hours of power during a blackout? For some people, it's worth every penny. Second, while the solar panels are great, they're not the fastest way to recharge the unit. It took about 6 to 7 hours in full sun to get a full charge, which is fine if you're planning ahead, but not ideal if you're in a rush. That said, the ability to charge via wall outlet or car in the meantime makes up for it. And if you're really in a pinch, you can always use the car charger to top it off on the go. For the pros, The build quality feels solid, and the app integration is handy for monitoring power usage and battery levels remotely. Anyway, if you want to see the current price or read more reviews, the link is below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.